Hello everybody and welcome back to Seduce, me and the Otome, where of course we're on James's road, where last we left off, Alex finally made an appearance, or more like his cackling voice once again returned to death in our eardrums. So let's continue anyway.
Don't worry, no one will hurt you.
I know you guys won't let him. Them.
Are you sure? Are you really sure?
Define hurt me. Alex's cackle does hurt my ears, so technically I do still get hurt. All of us shot our heads towards the door, finally pinning down the direction of the voice. The door quickly swung open, revealing a sight I would have never expected to see. Skin red as blood, eyes black and gold piercing into mine, roughed up clothes and a pistol in his hand. I saw a monster. It's a shame you can't have a route with Alex though. I covered my mouth to not scream at the sight. Dried blood covered his bandana around his neck as he smirked at me and the boys around me. Besides the red-skinned man was a similar-looking woman in matching thug-like clothes.
Aw, what's the matter, boys? You really didn't think I wouldn't find you, did you?
I hoped you would, you piece of...
All of a sudden, the man raised his gun at Sam's face and instantly pulled the trigger. We all gasped in shock, instinctively expecting to see a bullet thrown through Sam's face, but...
What the fuck?
What?
What should have been a headshot ended with a loud but empty blank shot. The pistol echoed its empty shots as the man grew more and more pissed off, pulling the trigger over and over in aggravation. Lucky for my ears, it became quieter after his first shot.
Why the fuck won't you work?
This place is protected.
What did you say, Shrimp?
This place has a seal, protecting it from hellborn magic.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Ah!
The man growled and threw his gun at Sam, who was able to dodge it easily. The pistol bounced off the ground a couple of times before sliding further away, hitting the wall in a final stop. As it stopped moving, the gun faded into black flames and disappeared in the air.
The previous owner had this place protected by magic, Alex.
Alex was his name? His existence resonated in my memory from the dream I had. However, I looked at Matthew in the same confusion as Alex. This place is protected by magic?
It would seem that your grandfather had some sort of protective barrier around this house. From the looks of it, it only disables hellborn magic.
Max's face grew to that of extreme anger, but his fists tightening as he was crushing a stress ball. Shouldn't he at least have made it so that, I don't know, it protects from demon magic too? To some extent. I mean, I keep getting demons bursting into my bedroom at night.
Then what's stopping me from dragging your asses out and shooting you then?
They got powers you don't. At appearing sting, I stepped forward and placed myself between Alex and the boys. With no power, Alex wasn't going to fight. I took the chance to stand up to him instead of being powerless like I was in the dream. Get out of my house. Max growled me, walking right up to me and leaning close to my face. I glared back, then my courage skyrocketed.
Since when does a little stain like you give orders to a guy who can rip your pretty little head from your body?
Since now. You really don't think, do you? If you kill me, you'll be hunted down by more than just the police.
You little...
I dived underneath Alex's incoming hand. I set up his hand, and his black flame tattoo in surprise. I took a couple of steps back from Alex. Matthew and Damien stepped in front of me, guarding me from Alex with their arms.
A quick one. I'm liking you more and more.
Oh boy.
Back off, Alex!
Yeah.
Don't start acting tough, you pathetic excuse of a demon. You need more protection than her.
Shut up!
Oh, did I make the little Matthew cry? Why don't you just grow a pair?
Enough, Alex.
The woman who'd been standing in silence the whole time planted a firm hand on Alex's shoulder. Alex looked back at her with a growl and glared. That could kill.
Since when did you get the guts to speak out of place?
We both know you've never controlled me. I want them dead just like you do. But now's not the time.
Why does she want them dead?
Fuck off! I know what I'm doing.
Are they like boyfriend and girlfriend or something? Or is she like his sister?
Do you? Even if you did fight them, there's 5 against 2. We never win.
At least she's a smart one.
Shut up!
Let's go, Malix! We're wasting our time!
Can you people please use indoor voice? The two growled at each other. If they could have used their magic, I could sense that fire would glow from under their teeth. Max grunted and glared at the boys. He pointed at James, wanting so badly to use his finger like a knife.
Just wait, pretty boys. We'll get you and fuck you up real good.
Then Max turned to me with his finger pointed directly between my eyes.
And don't think you're safe. Step outside. I dare you.
With that, Max and the woman walked out of the mansion. The doors closed behind them, leaving the boys and I alone once again. I felt my knees give out from under me, forcing the boys to quickly turn to catch me.
Whoa, whoa! Are you alright?
Yeah, why was he here?
He's been closely tracking us. Our blood trail from the forest must have led him here.
We should have stopped him and finished it here.
For once, Matthew, I agree with you.
I stood up and rubbed my arms, feeling the goosebumps Malix left behind on me. I couldn't stop myself from shivering in fear of his words. Malix, was he a demon?
That son of a bitch is not a demon. He's a devil.
There's a difference.
Yes, demons come from a different plane of existence called the abyssal planes. Devils, however, come from one of the 7 circles of a place humans know as hell. Despite us not being human, we are very different creatures.
We actually have brains, for one. Devils always like to cause trouble and try to kill or torture others for their own enjoyment. Demons, like us, know when to use our powers and when not to. We're not stupid.
Devils follow orders from higher-ups in their order, and their power only comes from their connection to hell. Demons all have free wills and don't rely on where they came from to use their powers.
This was also confusing. Demons and devils and magic all exist, and I happened to land in the middle of it. What do we do?
You're safe. You've been protected as well.
What?
What Damien's saying is that the magic that protects this place also protects you.
Your grandfather must have cast it when you last saw him or something of that nature. We can sense its aura around your body.
I couldn't believe my ears. It was the third day of surprises, and this one outdid all the rest. This one took the cake. What did I get myself into?
Miss, please don't worry. We'll find a way to train ourselves and become stronger to finally finish this feud.
I'm gonna kick his ass right now!
Until then, we'll protect you as much as we can. If Malix comes back, we'll be here for you.
What if I go outside? Won't he...
Like we said, you have a protection spell on you. Even if Malix attacks you, he won't be able to use his magic on you. He'd be just like any other human you can fight back against.
Didn't you say you knew Taekwondo?
Well, yeah. I felt somewhat relieved that I was mostly safe from Malix. Still, I couldn't help but feel very nervous and apprehensive about the future. The boys were safe here to train and become stronger. But what if Malix did the same? Not to mention, Malix is a demon, is a devil, right? He'd be a lot stronger than her in strength anyway. Even more so, I was lost how my grandfather knew about magic. I had to find out. At least I had time. I went to bed the night feeling nervous. Despite the words of the incubi, I felt like a target to something I'd never been able to explain or prove. Magic, devils, demons. How did all this happen? Should I really meddle with this situation? They're only staying until after they defeat Malix. That's right, they said they only stay until after they defeat Malix. Shouldn't it say they said they'd only stay until they defeat Malix, not until after they defeat Malix? After that, my life would go back to normal. Temporary insanity, as Kay would say. The question was then, would I want them to leave? If my life went back to normal, then I'd have to care for the house all on my own. I'd get to focus on my life instead of being distracted by the boys. I'd have to... my life. Where was my life going anyway? I was under pressure from my parents with all my friends and the boys to come from me. Without the boys, I'd have no way to hide from my responsibility. Enough, let's just sleep and deal with tomorrow. Defeating my sense of thought, I forced myself to sleep, unsure of what tomorrow had planned for me. Hopefully, whatever the future had for me, I would be ready for it.
I promise to be with you forever.
Hello, Naomi.
You're so important to me.
Hello, Suzu.
I swear I'll give my life to you.
Hello, James.
Please, let me love you.
Hello, Eric.
I'll be by your side.
Sam.
Always.
I can't imagine living without
Matthew.
you.
I want to be with you.
Damien.
I love you.
Is that Andrew? I slowly opened my eyes, letting the voice of my dream echo in my head and force me awake. I rubbed my eyes before sitting up and looking at my clock. 7 a.m. Why am I up so early? I fell back on the bed and closed my eyes, trying to get back to sleep. However, something kept me awake. Why? It was too early to be alive. I gave up and sat up staring at the fireplace across my bed. A sigh escaped from between my lips before I threw my legs over the side of the bed. What to do at 7 a.m. in the morning? Blow the house. It's a good idea to wander around the house. I never really explored since as I was a child. There's bound to be new surprises.